I am Holly Reese. I am the Senior and Transgender Programs Manager. I was actually working at the center for quite some time before I became staff at the center. I was working for an organization called Gender Justice of Nevada, and I was the advocacy coordinator and instructor. So I spent several years teaching classes and training advocates, certifying them with an emphasis on LGBTQ culture, language, how to be advocates. The Identity program is the center's senior and gender non-conforming program umbrella name. So we have a lot of different programs underneath the Identity umbrella, but they all have that one thing in common. They all serve the transgender and gender non-conforming communities. Under the Identity program, we have Out of the Gender Box, which meets every Tuesday between 7 and 8:30. And Out of the Gender Box is pretty much what it says. It's for people that identify as or want to have discussions about non-binary issues. Okay, so non-binary means that they're not choosing what society labels male or female. They may identify as both, as neither, as androgynous, or it's any of these kinds of discussions. Switch is a program that we have that is a clothing exchange program. It is immensely popular. We have given away more than 10,000 articles of clothing since last October. We have, and it's completely free of charge. So on Thursdays, at room A and B, or wherever we get stuck for the day, we kind of get chaotic, and we have several volunteers that come in and pull out of storeroom A tons of clothes. We only have a couple of clothing racks. So most of that stuff is stored in totes and boxes and on shelves. We get donations that are dropped off at the center almost every day of the week. So people at the front desk are going to be getting people coming in and saying, I've got clothes, I want to drop them off. I want to drop stuff off for Switch. What do I do with them? There's an answer for what to do with them, because not everybody does what we would like for them to do. Our storage space is extremely limited. So when people come in and they want to drop off a donation, there's a form that they need to fill out about what it is that they're donating so that we can give them credit for that and thank them for that. Switch is a great program, and it's very popular. And we have Switch every Thursday night and every Friday night. And the times are about to grow larger on that. We have been doing Switch from 5 to 6 on Thursdays and from 5 to 5:30 on Fridays before translation. And we're going to start and have it from 4:30 to 5:30. So we have an hour on each day to be able to do that, because the demand has just gotten so large. On Wednesday nights, we have a group called Together. That is a closed group, and it is for couples in which one of the two in the couple relationship is coming out as trans. So the couple that runs this group their names are Holly and Tony. They've been married for 47 years. They just had their 47th wedding anniversary. And they were married for 27 years before Holly came out as a trans woman. And their marriage has survived that. So they have a long history and a very good, clear, in-depth understanding of what it takes to make a marriage work and what it's like. They're both very well-spoken and strong individuals. And so the couples in Together, it's really an awesome opportunity for other couples to come in and try to navigate, okay, how do we take care of ourselves? And we're able to address both the cisgender person in the relationship and the trans person in the relationship, and make sure that they're making decisions that are healthy individually for themselves, and find support for them so that they can figure out whether they want to continue their marriage or their partnership, or whether they need to, move on in different directions at this point. So it's peer facilitated. It's not a therapy group. It is private and closed. The group lasts they meet every Wednesday between 6 and 7:30, and for a period of 3.5 months. And then it starts over with a new group. We also have Translation, which is our biggest group and longest running group. Translation meets here every Thursday between 5:30 and 7. And we have generally 30 to 35 people that meet in that group every single week. So it's a really large group. It's this amazing organic experience that's happened of people from 14 years old all the way up through into their 70s. And we've got every color, every class, every ethnicity, every different kind of mindset that you can imagine in there. We've got females to males, males to female. There are people that are non-binary in there, and the group can be challenging because it's so large, but it really is like a family. Our trans-masculine group meets on the third Saturday of each month between 10:30 and 11:30 a.m. here at the center. And the trans-masculine group is a closed group, so it's a private group. So you have to contact them by email and ask to be able to go in, and it's for people that identify as masculine transgender.